Yo, what's going on, fishing friends? It's your boy Dan the Fish Man, back at you again with another fishing video. Hey guys, something new for you today. We're doing a blog style, straight up talking, real talk with Dan the Fish Man. I'm setting the battery up, setting the camera up on my head, and I'm jigging. One spot, one shot, one take. It's just me, the rod, the reel, the jig, and you guys come along with me. So it's going to be more of just me talking to the camera, expressing my opinions about things, talking about fishing a little bit, just whatever comes to my mind. So hopefully you guys enjoy this, man. This is something that I've been wanting to do too. And I'm going to tell y'all straight up, I didn't catch any fish in this video, so it doesn't even matter to me. Hope y'all enjoy this. Hope y'all enjoy my point of view on different things. If you can, stick around for the whole thing. If not, I understand. Skip around. It's about 30-35 minutes of just talking and fishing, so enjoy. If you guys like this type of thing, hit the like button. If you guys have any ideas for new fishing videos, let me know. If you want to go fishing, let me know. If you haven't gone fishing lately, get up, get out, and go fishing. And you already know, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button for me if you haven't. And until next time, guys, tie lines. All right, guys, I got the JYG Pompano jig, and we're just gonna throw it, see what happens. No expectations. I just needed to get out of the house, clear my mind. Got an incoming tide for a little bit, so found a nice little bench here, and my paradise is ruined, but someone's bench was luckily here, so I made a little camp, and I got dragonflies all around me. Hundreds of them. I don't know if you can see this, but there's so many dragonflies, and it's the most beautiful thing. But then you look over and you see trash and all this here, so I need to organize some sort of cleanup. But we're just gonna do a one shot video. When my battery goes, then it goes, and if I don't catch anything, I don't care. I'm still gonna post it. So I love fishing, I love getting out and enjoying life, so this is what I'm gonna start doing. And even if I don't catch anything, I'm not gonna focus on that. I'm gonna focus more on how I feel when I'm done, and that's it. If I get 1 view or 0 views or 1 million views, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna start posting up videos that I enjoy, and I appreciate if you guys enjoy them. So this is it. I think there's like 70% on this battery, and we're just gonna run it. If you know this area, it's my hometown. I've been fishing here my entire life. That boat's getting loaded up with bait. See all the fish? Just being here and looking around, seeing what's going on. It's beautiful, but like I said, if you're not familiar, we got hit with two hurricanes, Milton and then Helene. Milton pushed the water so far up, all these rocks were covered with water. That front of that bridge was covered, the whole beach was covered. And also, after that, Helene came and then just started blowing 150 miles an hour. So we've had 2 months of, a good month and a half of pure hell, honestly. So it's back to semi-normal, at least for me, and I know a lot of these people are really just hurting bad. So it's sad to be out here fishing while other people are hurting, but at the same time, I have to do what's right to make me feel better, and this is that. So man, they got some bait going there. Look at all those birds. I'm looking for pompano here, guys. Looking for pompano and anything else that is a bycatch, which would be like whiting, flounder, mackerel, trout, cobia, all that kind of stuff. Honestly, anything will hit these jigs, you know? Fish love them. Yeah, those guys just got loaded up on bait. If you've never been to the Tampa Bay area, I recommend it. Like I said, I've lived here my entire life, and I've traveled around quite, not a bit, not a lot, but I've been to a lot of different places. And although beautiful, it's never the same as this. Even like other places in Florida I've gone to, this is horrible. Even like other places in Florida I've gone to, beautiful, like down in the Keys and stuff, great, love it. But I don't know, there's something about this area that just makes me so happy. It's probably this right here, what I'm doing, honestly. I've seen some pretty good reports of pompano, at least for as dark as you can tell. The water is disgusting looking. But although the water is dirty, they are here in the area. So it's just a matter of where they are, you know? Well, while I'm out here, I might as well tell you, I got the Bahia, the 2500. I love this reel, Florida Fishing Products Bahia 2500. It's been a great reel for me, especially when I'm doing this light jigging. And honestly, I've caught some pretty big fish with this too. I have 10-pound braid on that. And then I have 20-pound fluorocarbon Seagar inshore. It's like the light blue label. That's what I'm using for that. And then that Jig Pro or JYG Pro, however you say it, pompano jig. 3/8 ounce, half ounce, something like that. I like to jig heavy a little bit because I like to touch the bottom. And a lot of these places where I'm jigging, the current is absolutely ripping. So you need at least a half ounce in my case. Some people jig real light and they do really well with that. I guess I'm not that guy yet. So I'm still not the master pompano jigger yet. So, but other than that, oh, calico jack rod, 7'6", medium, heavy with the fast action. And I love this rod. I absolutely love this rod. I switch out this rod on a lot of reels just because I like it so much, especially for artificials. It's light and it's easy to work, and it's a good rod. It's like 60, 75 bucks. Hurricane calico jack right there. I love it. Probably my favorite rod, honestly. But I have lots of nice ones, so that's not to say anything. Trying to get the camera right. It's hard to tell when it's on your head exactly where it's pointing. That guy's jigging for pompano. That guy looks like he's working some sort of spoon. He's ripping a spoon or like a paddle tail or something. I don't know what he's doing. But everything works, man. That guy's whipping. Wow, wow. Maybe I should try that. I always look at, do you guys look at other fishermen and see what they're doing? Like, especially if you're jigging, or if you're especially when I'm on like a party boat, if I see a guy like dropping down and just stroking them, I'll literally stop what I'm doing. I'll put my fishing rod down and I will just watch him like a creep. Just sit there and creep out, watch this dude for like, as long as it takes for me to figure out what he's doing. Because sometimes these guys will go in the bathroom and hide and stuff, and like they don't want you to see what's happening, which I get, trust me. But if you're nice, maybe, you know, buy them a Coca-Cola or whatever they like to drink, maybe a refreshment, if you know what I mean, on the boat. And, you know, just be nice and be respectful, and they'll show you. And that's what I like to do. I like to watch other, how do you get better in sports? You play with people who are better. Same thing with fishing, man. You can't go out with people who don't know what's going on and expect to do better. You got to get with people who are better than you. So that's why I hang out with the people that I do. You see me hanging out with Eli Rico. You see me hanging out with like Dylan Hubbard and these guys, just to catch an ear. Captain Bobby Woodard, great dude. Anybody that I know is real fishy. JC from Rad Reeling, super fishy cat. Especially on the kayak, which a lot of people don't understand that type of fishing, but it's something different. You know, you got to add the fishing in with the kayak maneuvering and stuff. It can get a little bit hairy. So JC's in. If y'all don't know JC, then you've been living under a rock. So definitely go check out JC. He's the man. Rad Reeling Fishing, and Rad Wheeling as well. He has another channel, really cool, like electric bikes and stuff, which I'd like to get one of those. I just don't know I'm a big guy. I'm like 6'6", like 270, 280. And so I just don't know how, if I invest in an electric bike and then I just snap that thing in half. So, but anyway, like I was saying, you always want to hang out with people who are better than you at anything, just in life in general. You don't want to hang out with bum and you're trying to make money. So I try to hang out with fishy people. I just try to hang out with good people in general. That's why I keep my my circle close, but really good, you know. That's a beautiful boat there. Beauty. Something in my lawn. There we go. With this 10-pound braid, I need a little bit of wind, and it's like, it's a nightmare. See if there's anything up in this shallow. Those are the guys that had all that bait. Wonder what they do with it. Yeah, this place looks completely different, man. As you can tell that I'm hitting rocks. As you can tell, this thing is just smashed. That's been like that for a little bit. Not like that, but it was pretty bad for a while before the hurricanes, and then the hurricanes just hit it with that 1-2. But look right here. This was all like, you couldn't see through this, and it's all gone now. And same thing on the other side. There was all like mangroves and stuff there, and they're all absolutely gone. It's crazy. Mother Nature, she's angry. It's so weird because the next day after the storm, it was like just like this, like beautiful out. And I don't know, man, you never know. It was eerie, like everything's destroyed and it's like you're back to paradise weather. Who knows? Sometimes I just get into like you almost get into like a zombie-like state being out here. You hear the water, besides the cars and stuff, but you hear the water, and then you look around and it's just like surreal. And especially with these dragonflies, man, they're tripping me out. It's so cool. There's just so many of them. I wonder what's going on. But then again, you sort of snap out of it when you see all the trash and stuff all around you. But pompano jigging can be like that. Oh, almost hit that pelican. Pompano jigging can be like that. You'll just be like, you know, 15 minutes in, just jigging, not even hardly paying attention. And then, boom, it'll feel like someone just smashed your rod with a baseball bat and the fight's on. And then it's another 20 minutes, you know? Or sometimes it's one after another. But toes are in the sand. The water's cool today. The water's probably like 74. It's cold, honestly. Too cold for this Florida boy. But you just realize that this is paradise, man. Paradise. I could have sat on the couch today. I knew it wasn't going to be the best day fishing. I actually, talking about JC, I was supposed to fish with JC today, but it is just so windy. We would have been able to get to my spots, a few of them, and the place where I normally launch my kayak is, it's shut down. So I've just been doing this kind of stuff. So luckily, like I said, I could have been sitting on the couch, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna go give it a try, and I'm happy I did. I've been to 4 or 5 spots today. I haven't caught one fish, and I'll tell you what, if I don't catch one, I'll be okay. Like, this will be a good day. So good. It's probably like 80 degrees, 78, 80 degrees. In the sun, it's kind of warm, but right here I got this little shade spot. But when that wind blows, oh, perfect. When that wind blows, it feels phenomenal. Yeah, sometimes I'll just walk it. I call this the old Scott. My buddy Scott taught me this. Just have a little walk down the bank and you're working that jig. Sometimes you don't even have to reel, depending on the current and stuff. You know, you just walk it. Yeah, but anyway, like I was saying, I was supposed to fish with JC. I don't, honestly, JC is the nicest guy ever. And I just don't want to disappoint him. So I was like pre-fishing, like trying to find out if the water was good. And I just told him, I was just like, man, as much as I'd like to, I don't want to, he doesn't live that close to me. So I don't want him to like drive all that way. And then it's like this, you know? I don't mind if I don't catch fish, but man, JC's the real deal. He's a really good angler, and he's a really good content creator. And those are two things that, honestly, JC's probably the reason why I started my channel. As far as like inspiration, I was a kayak angler, and I wanted to do something else. I was in like a weird spot in my life where I was having a job change and I wasn't very confident in myself, and I just needed to get back to my roots. And I was fishing, and I was like, I need more. I need to like, I need to share this, and I needed to do it like so that my kids and stuff would know what I was all about when I was gone. So I just started doing it, man, and JC's one of the reasons why. And it's just crazy that I can even spend time with him and hang out with him at all. It's really cool. It's surreal, man, because this is the guy you're watching for like 3 or 4 years, and then next thing you know, you're fishing with him, you know what I mean? And like texting back and forth and like having like legit conversations, and like, you know, ooh, it's crazy for me. So it just lets me know that I'm doing the right thing. Like, I don't expect to kill it off this stuff, but it just lets me know that I'm on the right track. But we'll see, man. The one thing I am gonna do is I'm just gonna keep on living my best life. That's for sure. And just keeping on good people around me. Focusing on my family first, and everything else will fall into place. Just thankful for you guys. Thank you for the people who actually watch my videos and like support me. There's a bunch of you guys, and it's kind of weird, but I really, really appreciate it. It's I keep saying the word surreal, but that's the only word that comes to my mind, because like I said, I'm nobody. I mean, I have 1,700 followers, and that's awesome. But I remember when I had like 10 followers and I was happy. So It's a crazy world, man. I'll say this, like I always say, if you want to do something, start now. You don't want to wait like 5 years and then you're like, ah, I should have done that, you know? Like, now's the time. Now's the time. Pigeons. It's always kind of weird to see pigeons on the beach, I think. I'm gonna grab a water. You guys like sparkling water? I love this stuff, honestly. Ugh. I'll tear that stuff up. And there's no sugar, no calories, excuse me. And the little bubbles, they're just the best. I like the plain one, honestly, my favorite. The bubbly one, it's called bubbly. It's really good. But Perrier, Saratoga, St. Croix, St. Croix as my kids call it, Waterloo, I love it all. Tear that stuff up. All the parking, the public parking is all closed, but with people not being on the beach as much, I found a good spot that I didn't have to pay for. So, like I said, it's really sad, but there's some silver lining on it for at least a little while, I guess, if that's even it. I don't have to pay $5 for parking. Not worth it, honestly. I'd rather people would have their houses than me get free parking. I take all that back. Look at these dragonflies. So cool. Somebody told me that when you start seeing no, it's love bugs. I was thinking, someone told me that when you start seeing love bugs, like a whole heap of them here, that's when the tarpon show up. And I was just thinking dragonfly for some reason. But no, it's love bug. Here, Pompey. Bulldozers over there on the beach just bulldozing it down, getting all that sand cleared out. Eerie. Look at all these dragonflies, man. So weird. Pigeon. Oh, scared me. Beautiful out here. I really hope you guys can see those dragonflies. I don't think it's gonna come up, but it is just. It's undergoing. Something in the water right there. This is it for me, guys. This is as good as it gets. Fish or not, mind clarity, relaxation, focus, peace of mind. This is what this does for me. I guess you could call it a reset button. Some people go to the therapist, or I just need a little bit of time outside by myself in nature, preferably by some beautiful salt water in the Gulf of Mexico, and I can recenter. Whatever you need to do that, figure it out and make it happen. Because life is too short to be unhappy, or whatever the case may be. Just stuck, maybe not even unhappy, just stuck or feeling strange. Looks like our buddy over there gave up. The one guy. Dang. Maybe he just moved under the bridge. I know my battery's probably like at 10% now, so it's probably about it for me. This is gonna be my last stop, but I appreciate you. If you made it this far, man, you're the man. I appreciate it. I just out here doing my thing. Little whiting. Little tiny fish all over the pompano jig. Big as them. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you got some relaxation out of it. Like I said, you don't have to worry about me catching any fish, so there's no excitement there. But I don't know. Hopefully you guys just enjoyed it. And when the battery goes, it goes. I appreciate y'all very much. We'll call this Jig Talks. Jig Talks with Dan. He was tying something else on. Good for him. He said, I'm no quitter. Dolphins. There's dolphins over there in the pass. I saw something. Alright guys, I think that's it for me. Just about done here. Appreciate y'all coming. Appreciate y'all hanging out, talking with me. Appreciate the dragonflies for hanging out with me.